Mike and Zara Tindall made a name for themselves as a rugby player and equestrian respectively. In 2003, Mike was part of the World Cup winning Rugby Union England squad, while Princess Anne's daughter won the silver medal at the 2012 London Olympics. Meghan Markle's biggest fanboy, Mr Scobie, has a new target in his sights. Mike and Zara, in an op-ed he wrote for Yahoo, the nephew-in-law of King Charles, Mike Tindall, has come under fire from supposed royal reporter Mr Scobie. Well, the Sussex flying monkey has come under fire himself again for his comments. Unlike most of her cousins, Zara has no title and has never been taxpayer funded. She and her brother Peter Phillips have always been private citizens. Scobie, the royal executive editor for Yahoo, fails to realise these facts. Mike will participate in the upcoming UK edition of I Am a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. She, Zara, has a sponsorship deal with the clothing brand Musto. Scobie's argument for his criticism of the former rugby player and his equestrian champion wife is that they're part of the royal family and shouldn't be profiting off their status. He goes one step further in a vain attempt to make his argument valid. He uses Prince Harry and Meghan Markle as examples. The Sussexes are criticised because they use their royal titles to profit. However, there is a massive difference between the Tindalls and the Sussexes. As stated before, the Tindalls do not hold titles, nor do their 3 children. Therefore, they've never been taxpayer funded. The Sussexes, meanwhile, were taxpayer funded. Scobie might claim to be a royal reporter, but he's not. He's barely an unbiased journalist. Instead, he's a hack who somehow lives a life of luxury. Something tells us that his daddy pays for everything. Moving on to Zara, despite being the king's niece and the late queen's eldest granddaughter, she's a renowned horse rider. She, like her husband, had a career before marriage. Ms Tindall attends family events but doesn't have the same privileges as others. She also doesn't throw her family under the bus the way that Harry has. The latest opinion piece by author Mr Scobie was met with criticism by many royal watchers and Twitter users. 1. Laura Comiskey tweeted to Mr Scobie, "They're not titled or working royals and never have been." This tweet prompted the royal commentator to respond. The article makes that quite clear. Another Twitter user, Toff Died, wrote, "Mike and Zara have never been working royals, each have had their own successful careers and no royal title to trade on." Similarly, John Taylor tweeted, "Difference is Mike was never paid for royal duties, he's never represented the crown. He, like his wife, are private citizens who hold no titles." A Twitter user named Mary Tech Royal Watcher responded to the comment piece saying, "No, not right. Princess Anne opted out of royal titles for her kids so they could lead normal lives." Another royal watcher whose Twitter handle is @storiesbyjamay asked Mr Scobie, "Ask yourself one simple question. Are Mike and Zara representing the crown? Second question, do they hold royal titles? Speak up." "No, they don't." End of. Others pointed out both Zara and Mike made a name for themselves for their sporting merits, something Mr Scobie mentions in his comment piece, with Twitter user Kathleen McGovern referring to Mike's possible appearance on the ITV reality show, writing, "Mike Tindall is an ex-England rugby player and has the right to compete on his own merits. How many ex-sports stars have been on there?" Zara is also incredibly close to Charles, William and other family members, so close that William is godfather to her oldest daughter, Mia. She was close to Harry for a long time. He too was named godfather of her middle child and second daughter, Lena, though it's not officially confirmed. Zara is godmother to William's eldest son, Prince George. Mike, and by extension Zara, did nothing wrong. However, Scobie needs a story to fill his quota and decided to pick on the Tindalls.